I also always thought like I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. He said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No.
Bro, not Ayesha Curry complaining. Complaining? I never wanted to be a wife. I never wanted to be a mom. Stephen gets attention. He's an NBA player, bitch. Yes, he's gonna get attention. Please be for real.
So, I didn't want kids.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't.
I don't know. Maybe I dropped out of school too early or the math is not mathing. Y'all let me know. Generational wealth, top 1%, and she'd rather experience her own life. Listen, I don't think you want to trade that right there. A lot of people want to be in your shoes, Ayesha. Stop being ungrateful. Stop doing our coulda, woulda, shoulda, and stop trying to see how it could have been, because where you at is nothing but greatness. I don't see what you're going through right now. I'll tell you one thing though. For you to sit there and say you had your own thing and you were supposed to be the one popping, let's just say you didn't marry him and you pursued your career. We don't really know what you wanted to pursue. Maybe I got to do some more research, but I highly doubt you would be in the position where you at right now. You'd have been with a regular degular. You understand me? Let's see how this is about to play out. I mean, we already know this is going to be just a repetitive embarrassment. Let's go. Let me stop wasting your time. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel.
I didn't want kids. I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Wild, y'all.
So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
No, you didn't know what you wanted. Say that.
My husband really loves my feet.
Oh, I love that.
And so, like, the light was hitting him just right that day. And so I was like, let me just snap this photo and send him a picture of my feet.
I do not have a bone in my body.
Mind you, he was asking for nudes.
So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like, he tries to resonate with me.
Run.
But he just
run,
can't.
Carrie, run.
And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like,
what?
Listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and
She
I
wanted
didn't
to
think
be
twice
Kim K
about
or
it.
You married
Amber
brothers,
Rose or
like,
something.
is that just part of marriage? Like your partner having a voice?
She goes on every media opportunity and makes it sound, well, to people that want to analyze it this way, that she's unhappy or didn't ever want to be married or blah, 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 blah.
She goes on a tour. The narrative is that she embarrasses her husband at every turn.
Is that not what she said?
I'm going to find the clip.
While you look for the clip, I think Ayesha Curry is who y'all try to paint Sierra to be. People constantly say Sierra's with Russell because this is not the dude she wants. Think that Ayesha Curry is all of that shit y'all say about Sierra applies to Ayesha Curry.
The reason that the internet is taking this clip and reacting to it a certain way is because they already have a narrative about Ayesha Curry that they've been building based off
things she said in the past.
Is the other interviews she's done where she said, hey, I never got a chance to, for all intents and purposes, have a whole phase.
Which to me by far is diabolical. I mean, why do you need to have that kind of phase? If anything, maybe you should have went through your dating phase. Doesn't have to mean you gotta sleep with people, but I'm just saying, you got straight out of high school, you gotta figure yourself out, then you jump into relationships. You know what I'm saying? But you married your high school sweetheart and now you're in regret. People, take notes. Don't do something that you're gonna regret. You understand? You know yourself in your heart. if you're gonna regret it or not.
She also said some shit like, yo, when I go out, I want the men to look at me and want, you know what I mean? Representing your husband. If a married man sat on the couch and a beautiful woman walked in and that man said, and act like he was gonna go chase the woman, it would be looked at a certain way. You being disrespectful to your wife. Now you open up yourself to public criticism of what the world looks at as appropriate.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking. All right, Ayesha, I think it's time for a drink. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Yes, we get to drink.
Yes.
You know, birds of a feather flock together, and that twin sister ain't no
I just
good.
never thought that he would like someone like me. I just didn't think it was going to be a thing. I
You
thought
weren't
we
a
would
friend
be
group.
friends. Yeah.
Yo,
Did you ever have any thing in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends.
see y'all? You see how they like to renege? This is not a game of spades. This ain't a game of spades, baby girl. This real life, and you reneging over here? Come on, make it make sense. Fellas, watch for your sons. Be careful. If you got a daughter, don't raise her like this.
Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying of like you never saw him as something, but I'm like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
no? Never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought
being a
like
mom.
I didn't know that he was gonna end up
She wanna be
playing
outside.
basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it.
What? Nah, I gotta stop it right there. Like, that right there alone just bothers me. I mean, are you not happy that at least one of y'all made it? What happened to that right there? Sometimes you gotta let things go. And it seems like you are holding on to something that really was never there. I don't know what success you thought you was gonna get, but if he was a high school teacher right now, or a basketball teacher, I highly doubt you would be this fine the way you are right now. You'd probably be stomping all over him, especially if you made more money than him. Knock it off, Ayesha.
So I didn't know.
Somebody needs to tell Ayesha Curry to shut the fuck up.
Hey,
why
I'll
the
do it.
fuck do you keep going on these podcasts saying shit to embarrass Steph? Why do you keep doing this?
I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but Ayesha Curry is putting in maximum effort to let the world know that she is struggling with trying not to cheat on her husband. And because she can just smell an opportunity to embarrass this man, because she gets on every interview telling everybody about just how frustrated she is with his success, how frustrated she is that women desire him,
She ain't no
how
sex
much
symbol.
she wished it was
That I
her
know.
being lusted after by people who don't give a fuck about her, how desperately she wants to get attention from other men, how locked down she feels with the kids. Every fucking interview she goes on, she unwarrantedly forces us to listen to her vent about her not wanting to be with her husband.
Okay, guys, so Ayesha Curry just embarrassed Steph again. A clip from 8 years ago has gone viral, showing Ayesha Curry on live TV taking off her wedding ring when a shirtless man walked on stage. And people haven't forgotten. But now she's doubling down in a brand new podcast, saying she never wanted to marry Steph Curry, never wanted kids, and didn't even see a future with him because she thought he'd just be a high school basketball coach. Let that sink in. She said she wasn't that into him. And while Steph's been one of the most humble, family-focused NBA superstars ever, four-time champion, face of the Golden State Warriors, worth over $200 million, his wife's out here publicly downplaying their marriage. It's not the first time either. Over the years, she's repeatedly hinted she wanted to be the famous one, the chef, the influencer, the brand builder, while Steph was supposed to just be the nice
Chef?
guy standing behind her.
Thought she
Now
gonna be a
people are calling her the
celebrity
Jada Pinkett of basketball, saying she keeps oversharing and
She's
disrespecting
lame.
her husband for podcast clout. But what's wild is Steph still defends her. He even clapped back at Killer Mike recently after the rapper questioned Ayesha's comments, and then he had to apologize. Like, Steph's out here protecting her while she's publicly humiliating him.
Ayesha Curry is a prime example of a lady who thinks she's better than her husband, okay? She is Simone Biles' husband, Jonathan Biles. You know how Simone Biles' husband likes to embarrass Simone? He even thinks he's the prize. That's who Ayesha Curry is, okay? She thinks she's better than her husband, even though we wouldn't even have known of her if it wasn't for Steph Curry. She literally said on an interview, she doesn't think he's that great. She basically was like, I don't know what the hype is. Like, wow. I don't see it. About her own husband. She's a hater. She thinks she's better than him. She literally married him because she knew he probably likes her more than she likes him. And she knew he would bring her a comfortable life. That's what it is. She tries to embarrass him every chance that she gets. Because how dare he get all this attention, and she does it. Because she really thinks she's better than him.
I wouldn't wish an Ayesha Curry on my worst enemy. Every time this lady gets in front of a microphone, all she does is degrade, disrespect, and humiliate her husband.
I'm not even going to say funny because this is nowhere near funny. But the crazy thing is that he's giving her all the attention in the world, but she still seeks from outside attention. That's a dangerous woman.
You are married to a multi-millionaire, hell-pushing billionaire man who provides, protects, and supports you in any way he can. She says she wanted to be a career woman. Fine. Who helped you open up your restaurant? Who put his own money into funding your business in order for you to become a businesswoman? See, no one's making you stay at home and be a stay-at-home mother. You guys got enough money to afford all the nannies in the world. She said she didn't want kids. Then why did you push out 4 babies for him? If you specifically didn't want kids, then I'm pretty sure you guys should have had the conversation before the first one. She also said she never really wanted to be married. Well, again, why didn't you guys have that conversation before y'all walked down the aisle, put rings on each other's fingers, and said, I do?
You're beautiful. Don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like, I wish. Honestly. And I'm going to tell you who knows that more than anybody.
Not misentanglement telling you what it really is. Even she is pointing it out to you because we all know how she give it up. She would have steered you the wrong way and she not. But still, you don't want to pay attention because you want to be a narcissist.
I think people purposely misunderstood her, and I think people purposely misunderstand her. There's something about Ayesha Curry for some reason. And I don't know if it's the love affair people have for Steph as an athlete, as a regarded athlete.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I think it's that they always feel like she's trying to like sun him. But the way that I took it when I listened to it is that's not uncommon for women in some way, shape, or form.
Ayesha Curry is a perfect example of why it is so important to have a hoe phase. Go be a hoe. Be a hoe. But be a safe hoe though. Like protect yourself. And don't get pregnant. That's why she's sitting over there feeling trapped.
Only hoes say stuff
trapped
like this,
with Steph Curry. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have. She probably ain't never been hoed.
Don't listen
she probably
to her,
ain't never been drugged through the mud by a dude. She probably never been. She probably never had a heartbroken time and time and time again. That's why she can't really appreciate what she has because it's like, I need something edgy. I need something fun. Like this mom stuff. This being married to Steph Curry, this shit is boring. And now she's really rebelling. She want to be in the streets. She want to be desired by other men. She probably want to do something with another man because she probably never experienced that. Like, when did they get together? Like high school or something? That is not enough time to be out in the world and do stuff and experience stuff. Like, you don't have to experience a whole lot. But I don't think she experienced anything at all. And now she's tied down, married with kids. You can't go do your thing right now unless you go do your thing and run the risk. Like, you ain't just no Lucinda from down the block. You're Ayesha Curry. If you gonna mess with anybody, trust me, we gonna know about it.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Y'all love taking advice from hoes and y'all need to stop doing this, women. You understand me? You want to get advice from a married woman if it has to do with a relationship. Y'all love taking advice from single women, women who have trouble landing a man, women who's out there in these streets, who's outside. That's why y'all in the situation y'all in right now. Only a hoe would say everything that came out of her mouth. I'm not calling her that. I'm just saying it fits. The shoe fits. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So tread carefully, y'all. Tread carefully. I hope y'all paying attention and also listening more than listening to respond. All right. With that being said, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's pray for Steph Curry and his wife. Let's hope that she stops embarrassing him and he puts his foot down for once. See you guys in the next one.